Hi. Whoops. Hi. 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 How is everybody doing? It's the weekend. Yes, so you get to be irresponsible if you want to. Don't be irresponsible and drive, just be irresponsible in your house or your friend's house, but keep it clean. Anyway, I'm going to start out by reading a question that I got from John T1X23. He says, in the biography, I Want My MTV, they mentioned that before you came along, the bands were featured as the stars of the music videos, but you changed all that. Do you feel like you opened a door for other women to be featured as stars and not just eye candy shown in the background? Wow, that's a really good question. I think there were a few videos on before I came on the scene. Like Def Leppard had this one video out that I thought when it was my turn to do one, that I was going to steer completely the opposite direction that a heavy metal band usually has their videos in, with girls in bikinis climbing chain link fences and being made to look like, I don't know, like a little slutty. And I decided that that's not how I'm going to present myself. It never was how I presented myself. And I was going to be clothed. There were a couple of times where I wore little, dresses that were up a little higher, but I was younger back then. I could wear dresses that came up, past my knees and look good. In today's world, I would never dress like that. And there are some exceptions to this rule, but I think once you hit the age of 50, that your skirts shouldn't be like short skirts. It just, for my money, it doesn't sit well. It doesn't look good. Yeah, but that's just a fashion faux pas of mine, is when I see women in their, look, we're all trying our best to stay young, so I don't find them guilty of doing anything terribly wrong. It's just, it's like cringe-worthy moment. So I try to avoid all those pitfalls. I'm not a big exhibitionist. However, my last surgery would beg to differ. So, yeah, I do kind of feel like I may have opened up the door for women to not be used as the sex symbol in a video, to be something beautiful and not just a piece of candy. So, yes, to your question, I feel that way. Also, what's really cool in that book is they interviewed Lady Gaga, and she says in the book that I was her inspiration to do all her videos. And I was like, Lady Gaga said that about me? That's pretty cool. So, yeah, you can get surprised and shocked every day with stuff that you read, that you find yourself reading. Other than that, it's the weekend and I'm feeling a little bit better. On one hand, I'm glad I didn't go because of my health, but on the other hand, I really wish I was there in Lexington, Kentucky at Scarefest, meeting everybody and signing autographs and getting a chance to meet some of the people that follow me and that like me, that seem to like me. And I feel bad for letting them down. But all the responses from you guys have all been, you need to take care of yourself, your health comes first. And I really appreciate the support and all the kind words. I really do. It's so nice to wake up and read such nice comments, And you've got to read the bad ones too. I've had some mean girl things said to me on this channel, but I try to reach them back with kindness And then if they do it again, that's when I use the block button. But if you're gonna believe the good, you got to believe the bad. So if you if you like the good, then you've got to ignore the bad. If that makes any sense, I just kind of got lost in my train of thought. Um, so yeah, it's awesome. It was what I wanted to do, and another vehicle, another way for me to get out there in front of the public's eye. And I'll tell you, during the MTV videos were more powerful than Bachelor Party or any movie that I had seen. After those videos came out, I couldn't walk down the street without being recognized. I mean, I would be in New York and there'd be construction guys on scaffolding that went up like, 40 stories high, and they'd yell down, "Hey, Tawny!" and recognize me from all the way up there. So there were a lot of advantages to that. And Marty Callner, the director, I have to really give him, you know, more than half of the credit, because he allowed me to keep it as classy as I wanted it. I could have come in and did the bikini and the chain link fence and all that, but that's just not me, and that's not how I see women. I see us not just being eye candy, but actually making an impact. And that's what I hope I did. And that's what I hope to continue to do. So check in, subscribe, and thank you for being there. And like I said earlier, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'll check in with you guys later. Bye.